So I was asked on Tumblr to do the 50 questions nobody asks tag. So my 50 questions nobody asks. Number 1, what's your favorite candle scent? I really love like the baked good flavors or scents. Like there's this one that's sold in the pharmacy by my house, and it's like brownie scented, and it's so delicious smelling, and I just want to like I love it. I just love it so much. So yeah, that'd be my favorite, is like brownie or just food. What celebrity do you wish was your sister? Emma Stone. What male celebrity do you wish was your brother? Seth Rogen. How old do you think you'll be when you get married? I don't want to get married, so that's not something that I look forward to doing. Do you know a hoarder? No. Can you do a split? Yes, actually, I can do the split. How old were you when you learned how to ride a bike? 6? I think, yeah, 6. Okay. How many oceans have you swam in? 1. The Pacific Ocean, because I live in Washington. How many countries have you been to? 2, if you count the one that I live in, because I've been to Canada. Is anyone in your family in the army? Yes. And they were. So. What would you name your daughter if you had one? I don't know. My friend's name is Lavin, and I love that name. Actually, I really love weird names like that, like Lavin. I would want her middle name to be Jane. I know that. What would you name your son? Todd. What's the worst grade you got on a test? 7 out of 22. What was your favorite TV show when you were a child? Pokemon and the Powerpuff Girls. What did you dress up for Halloween when you were 8? It was like 3rd grade, so I don't know. A cat? Yeah, a cat. I was a cat. Have you read any of the Harry Potter, Hunger Games, or Twilight books? I got halfway through the first Twilight book and I wanted to stab myself. Did your mother go to college for like a year? Are your grandparents still married? They never got divorced. On my dad's side, my great-grandmother and my great-grandfather were married when my papa died when I was in 6th grade. And my grandmother's first husband, who is my biological grandfather, he passed away before I was married. And my step-grandfather passed away about 2 years after my papa died, so that's late 7th grade. Have you ever taken a karate lesson? My brother did, and I paid more attention than he did. Do you know who Kermit the Frog is? Yeah. What language besides your native language would you like to be fluent in? Yeah, sign language. Do you spell the color gray with an E or an A? Is your father bald? It's gray. It's not bald. Do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook? I love them both so much because I love the male protagonists so much in those movies. So, if I had to choose one that I could watch over and over again though, it would probably be Titanic, because I do not like Rachel McAdams. I do not like Rachel McAdams. Have you ever had TV? Yes. What's the name of your favorite restaurant? The Macaroni Girl. Have you ever been to Olive Garden? I've been to Olive Garden for my past 2 birthdays. Do you belong to any warehouse stores such as Costco or BJ's? BJ's is, but my parents respect Costco. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? I have a brother, so they probably would have named me Ryan if it was my mom that was my name and my dad named me. So it would probably be Duke, because that's what he wanted to name my brother. If you have a nickname, what is it? Everybody just calls me Ellie, because my real name is not Ellie. So they just call me Ellie. My grandma and my family call me Lena. My grandma calls me Elena. Who is your favorite person in the world? I'm gonna sound like a candle. I'm not gonna say something stupid about him because he's so, people are so obsessed with him, but Austin Carlisle seriously means the world to me, and that man is just a godsend to me. Would you rather live in a rural area or in the suburbs? I really like cities, so if I had to pick between can you whistle? No, I can't whistle. Do you sleep with a nightlight? I am so afraid of the dark. Like, I hate the dark. I don't even sleep with my door shut. I just leave the door open. Like, I'm so afraid of the dark. Do you take any pills or medication daily? I take melatonin. I take 2 melatonin a day. Not during the summer, though. Do you eat breakfast every morning? No. What mental conditions do you have? I am an insomniac. I am depressed. I am anxious. I have anxiety. I have really high anxiety. I think that's it. Yeah. How many times have you been to the hospital? 3 times. I think about 3 times. Like me as a patient, 3 times. Yeah. Have you ever seen the movie Finding Nemo? Yeah. Where do you buy your jeans? Whatever store I'm at. What's the last compliment you got? That I looked great. What flavor of tea do you enjoy? I hate fruit teas, okay? Because the thing with fruit tea is people are like, oh gosh, this is like pomegranate raspberry. It's gonna taste so good. Oh my gosh. And they never like taste good because they're just like the leaves are like flavored, like marinated, I guess. And then they're dried. And so they just have like a hint. So like I hate fruit tea because it's not legit tea. I love black tea. How many pairs of shoes do you currently own? Too many to count. I'm not, I could not. I wear like 3, but I own so many more. What religion will you raise your children to practice? Whatever they want. I don't care. That's whatever they want to do. How old were you when you found out that Santa wasn't real? I was in 4th grade. So, why do you have a Tumblr? I made a Tumblr because my friend Rihanna at the time had about 2,000 followers, And she wanted me to follow her, and she told me that I would like it and that I would enjoy myself with it. So she just told me to make it, and I never really used it, but I made it anyways. And for the longest time, I never used it, but I got into it over that summer, and yeah. So yeah,